Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to an exciting first ever episode of Homeless Cooking with Josh. That's kind of a lame name. How about Hobo Recipes with JS Urban Adventures? Yeah, let's try that one out. Today, for this first ever edition, we're having a special holiday edition, and I'll be making a Thanksgiving batch of cranberry sauce. Real cranberry sauce, not that stuff in a can. My cooking surface ready. That will be adequate. This is a really big spoon. I don't think it's a teaspoon. I think it's a tablespoon. I like lemon, so yeah. So yeah, one medium-sized lemon, zested completely. It's supposed to give you a teaspoon of lemon zest, and that's what I needed, but I think I had a large lemon. That's okay, because I like lemon flavor, and I hope that isn't too much. I don't know. I've never zested a lemon before. But next, the recipe calls for 3/4 cups of sugar, but in the comments below, where the page where I found it, it's like a forum and people commented. They said that it was too bitter and too sour, so they added extra sugar. So I'm going with a cup of sugar instead of 3/4 of a cup, and just add that in there. And then a bag of cranberries, 12-ounce bag of cranberries. I got ocean spray cranberries. Again, since the bag has holes all in it, I'm gonna pour a water bottle into here, and I'm gonna shake it up, and that's gonna be my rinsing, my my straining, my cleaning of the toxins will be eliminated. Yeah, that's not good at all. I hope my pot's big enough. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be really close. Might have to do a little bit less than the normal amount of cranberries. So my pot is almost not big enough, guys. This is the problem with having a camping pot that you live out of. But that's okay. Take a little bit off the top. Once they start mushing and boiling up real good and nice, they should get smaller compressed down in there. Okay. Cranberries, stove. Oh, and I need a cup of water. I got bottles over there. My friend Shane's here, monitoring for safety purposes. Make sure nobody gets hurt. I hope it said a cup. I can't really remember. Hold on, I'm gonna cut this shot away so I can check the ingredients real quick, or the recipe, I mean. Un momento. We got our water. We got our oversized, overflowing pot of water. Alright, let's start up our stove. There we go, first try. Let's flame going. Set her on there. Now, we need to bring this to a boil. And then we need to let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Until they get nice and mushy. I want cranberry sauce. I feel like I need to stir it because all the sugar's at the bottom and the lemon zest.
Yeah,
but I can't.
Plastic. That's probably the enormous one. You can never keep the fork.
I have all utensils.
Oh, really?
I never ate a raw cranberry before. It's like a little apple mixed with a grape. They're bitter. I think I'm gonna put extra sugar. One of the comments actually said to add another 3/4 cups of sugar, so double the sugar. So put a little glaze on the top. But we're gonna let this boil and then simmer for a while, and then I'll cut. You know, I'll show you when it's all done, and we'll do a taste test, and then it'll be part of our Thanksgiving dinner today. Alright guys, we got some crazy simmering action going on, and due to the fact that my pot is too small for all these cranberries, they're starting to try to overflow out. So what I'm going to try to do, I spilled the water. What I'm going to try to do is, now I'm going to scoop them out into this cup. Some of them. Just enough also so I can stir it. Because there's sugar on the bottom and all the lemon stuff on the bottom. And I don't want it to burn into the bottom. I want it to cook into all the cranberries and mix up with cranberries. That looks actually kind of good. Stir it up nice and good. Looks really good. I'm gonna keep the flame, the temp up like this for a little while, so it'll get the cranberries mushy nice and fast, so I can add those other ones in. So as they get mushy, they'll get smaller. Then I can get those other ones in there cooking. Then I can just let it simmer. I'll turn down the heat once I get them all in there and all below the top. And then I'll cut the heat down a little bit, throw the lid on, and let them simmer for 10-20 minutes or so. And then I'll be heading over to my friend's house for Thanksgiving dinner. Look at that, all of them are in there now. They're all below the line. We still got some boilage going. We lost a little of it because I added those back in, and I'm sure they got cold while they were out here. It's really cold out here. Definitely doesn't hurt to have a open fire cooktop to cook on to warm you up. My hands are nice and warm right now, guys. Don't gotta worry about me. I feel like people worry about me and kind of pity me when they watch these episodes. I don't want you guys to watch these episodes out of pity. I want you to watch these episodes because you think it's cool. Maybe you think it's funny. Maybe you just want to see me surviving this challenge that I'm going through. But don't watch it out of pity. I don't want your view. I don't want your pity views. I want to entertain you. Give me hints in the comment on what I need to do to get you know, to keep your attention, keep my watch time up, keep you guys paying attention, and you know, enjoying the videos. Look at that. That looks bomb. I've never made cranberry sauce before. I've opened a can of cranberry sauce many times. But this is my first time making real cranberry sauce. It's gonna be one of my first times even eating real cranberry sauce. I've only had real cranberry sauce a couple times in my life. So we're getting fancy this Thanksgiving. Oh, that tastes good. Oh my gosh, so sweet. That tastes really good. Eat that. Yeah, it's hot. You just put a bone on it a little bit. A lot better than the than before. Ah, it's overflowing. Shoot.
Put a lid on it and it'll bubble up because it's full in the sugar.
So just keep the lid off.
Yeah. And it reduces it down too instead of being all watery.
Okay. Whatever you say. Shane seems to know what he's talking about better than I do, so I'm gonna listen to him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, you know, Bernie and Marita, they made me cook a lot.
You cook good? You're a good chef? Yeah, well, come up with some recipes that you can make with one cooktop, a pot, and I have a pan. Come up with some recipes that you can cook with this, and I'll record you cooking it, and you can explain what you're doing, and you can have a cooking show on my channel. Just think of some ideas. Here's Cools, it'll thicken up too, right?
Yeah, you want it kind of thick. It's starting to turn into a syrup right now. And you kind of want it between a syrup and jelly. Sure.
Dreads in the...
Be careful, you don't want to do that. You can't digest hair, so it breaks off.
So. Alright guys, I think it's pretty much done. It's nice and thick, jelly-like. mushy and squishy, and I've ate a couple of these and they are delicious. They are not like before I started it. The raw ones, which were bitter and hard and crunchy and nasty. These are soft. Sorry about the traffic. I am on the streets doing this. These are soft, nice jelly consistency. I'm really proud of this. I think it's gonna go over good. I think it's gonna taste great. I'm gonna ask Shane if he thinks it needs to be left on a little longer, but I think it'll thicken up once it cools. But yeah, I think it's gonna go over good. We're gonna have a great Thanksgiving dinner tonight. But this has been the first episode of Cooking with the Homeless. I haven't thought of a good name for this series yet, but I will. This has been the first episode. This is the cranberry sauce. If you like what I just did for you, this right here, hit the thumbs up. If you want to join my family, not just my followers, not just my YouTube community, my family. You guys are my family. If you want to join my family, then hit the red subscribe down there. Super important. Do that, please. Trying to get to 100. I'm at 93 when this is being recorded. So close. Just 1 month of the channel. We're almost there. Let's go. Let's get it. Last thing, hit the little bell, the little dingy. That way, you'll get a notification, a little dingy, every time I put out new material. New content comes, you get notified. Yeah. That's it. I'm Doc Holiday. This has been an episode from JS Urban Adventures of Cooking with the Homeless, street recipes, hobo dinners. I don't know. We'll come up with a cool name. Put in the comments, guys. Put in a comment a good name for this series. Whatever you think would be a good name for this video series. Put in the Hobo Caf'E. Shane said Hobo Caf'E. If you want Hobo Caf'E as the name from Shane, then just hashtag Hobo Caf'E. Just hashtag Hobo Caf'E anyway. Hobo Caf'E.
Okay, wait. Oh, does this work? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we can, wait. Put this.